Hello everyone, how's it going? I thought I would do something a bit different. Sick of mining, a little bit sick of combat. On my way back to the carrier, as a result, I'm going to go and have a look at the INRA Bases. Why not, eh? Bit of INRA Bases. That's what I'm going to do. So we're just going to get over there and dock. I've already got it going on its way to its first location, which is going to be HIP 16824. That's going to be Carmichael Base. I've been there and I've done these things before, so it's not too much of a stretch. But, you know, it'd be good to get some more materials, and there's plenty of materials knocking around those bases. So that's where I'm going to go. So we've got a carrier jump on the go. I'm on my way back to the base. Job done. That's what I think anyway. So the INRA Bases within Elite Dangerous have got a great storyline that accumulate in the finding of Jameson's Smash Cobra. Now a lot of people have already been there. I've been there already. Always lots of good data and information to pick up. The base I'm currently at, or the system I'm currently at, is in Khan Gooby, and Khan Gooby is at a material data trader. So I've run down a lot of my data so I can start picking up new data. So hopefully I'll get there before the carrier jumps away, because that really would be embarrassing. Okay, let's start at the acceleration, just so that we can get there in time. So far it's only taken a couple of minutes from the station to get here, so that's not so bad. So far, no one started pulling me out for my tritium, which is good. I've only got 19 tons of it there, but it's better than nothing from the last mining escapade. Hello, Lee. How are you doing? Hope you had a good New Year's Day. Yesterday? I certainly did. So we're going to get in there, get down, then while I'm talking, I can start messing about setting up the stream.
Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any remaining business in this system prior to departure. Docking request accepted. Proceed to your designated task, Commander.
Landing gear deployed.
Whee! I own it anyway, who cares? And let's face it, if you've got shields... Oh, good stuff. Did some Guardian farming. Good stuff. I got to get some Epsilon data. That's what I need. So let's get in carrier services.
Docking successful. Ship is secure.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown
Confirm all that. There's going to be a jump happening, which is great. Let's just transfer all our limpets because we don't want... Transfer all to carrier. Confirm. And then we want our exploration ship. And the exploration ship we're going to use is our good old Crate Phantom. Or is it? Does make me wonder, where the hell is my other ship? Where is my Asp Explorer? Yeah, we'll have that. What? 44 minutes to get you? You've got to be joking me. You've got to be joking me. We're going to have to use something else then, aren't we? What have we got? What have we got here? I need a good jumper. Well, that's ridiculous. All my decent ships are too far away. Oh well, never mind. That's the one I want. That's definitely the one I want. We'll have to use something like the Anaconda. So I haven't done much work on that really, in regards to, you know, what I need to do. Got a planetary vehicle hangar. We'll use that. Got a fuel scoop, storage options. Use that shit. So we'll be using the Anaconda, which is great. I'm going to quickly set up the stream and get all the stuff inside it. So only went quick. It's down as live mining. I'm not doing mining. INRA Bases. Right, let me just sort things out with the playlist and all that sort of thing. Video's done. I went 30 in 20 minutes. That is good. That is really good. Right, that's what we're going to do there. That's okay. Just setting up this quick. Details on YouTube. Done, 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 done. Save. Brilliant. So, yes, we're off. FSD booster. Is it worth getting? Yes. Yes, it is. It is perhaps one of the best modules and the must-have module that you need. Right? You gotta have it. I mean, it gives you an extra, what, 20% jump range? And you can engineer the thing up as well, I think. No, you can't, can you? Because the Guardian thing. My apologies. So we're jumping, which is great.
Attention. Carrier has entered pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
So the INRA Bases is a good story around all of that, and as a result of this good story, it makes, I think, for good streams. And if everybody hasn't been round there's a lot of new players to the game as well, it could be helpful. It could be really helpful. So let's do it. Right. I've got something here. We're jumping, that's great. Good old carrier to jump us in. Gotta love the carriers. Yeah, it'll really, you know, make that Asp Explorer jump. You know, it'll be something astounding. I always fit one on all my ships.
Attention all ships. Hyperspace travel is imminent. Please maintain a safe distance from the carrier.
So these INRA bases, I say, really good in-game story. I like them.
Attention all carrier crew. Break drive engaged.
We're going to be using the Anaconda, which is great.
Attention. Counting down to jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Honk that horn. So I had a good day yesterday. Hope you all had a good day as well. It was a nice relaxing day. No expectations. I did the cooking, and I have to say, it was fabulous. We had a lump of turkey. Turkey curry as well. Had that today. Everyone likes a good turkey curry. Right, now we have jumped in. That's great. We are going to be launching any minute. And a good thing about the INRA base is it just lets you explore some of the Elite Dangerous lore that you may not do otherwise. Everyone gets all so caught up in combat and the Thargoids and all the rest of it. And to be fair, that's great. But there's a lot more to the game. You know, all these little stories that bring people together. You know, it really is good. So, what have we got on our ship? What do we need? If you look at our fire groups, we've got beam lasers, a big whopping big pulse laser, all this other stuff, which is great. A Xeno scanner. Let's have a look. You've got collector limpets, so worthwhile getting some of those limpets out the inventory. Not many, because we still want to be able to jump a bit. Let's just go for 40. Confirm. Got a good bit of cargo capacity. All that's good. Great. Into our carrier services. Kevin, welcome. Nice to have you. Commander Tyson, nice to have you too. Thank you for joining and subscribing. It's all happening now, isn't it? What's going on here? Bella. I think that's what it was. Welcome. So we're going to do a little bit of... see, we got data mine wake exceptions. We can generate that modification as well. Brill. Beam lasers. We've got overcharged weapon, which is good. Surface scanners. Generate that modification. Because we're going to be able to pick up a load of materials on our journey. Okay. Right, done. Brill. Nothing else really to do. Sensors, perhaps. Got lightweight sensor. That's long range. We got lightweight. That's okay. Back. Right, done. I think we've got everything. And we've got everything that we need. Let's launch. Clear the landing pad, we will do. So we're in the HIP 16824 system. And I got me Anaconda, which is brilliant. I love it. I don't use it enough because it's a big old beast, see? So it's worthwhile, you know, having it on the go. I'm just somewhat unprepared in regards to the stream. Get all that set up now, and then we are going to be on our way. Right, where is it? INRA Bases. Okay, save. Done. That's it. We're all sorted now. Got my icon on the go. So where are we? We are here. Let's look at the system. HIP 16824. All right. That's where we are. We want A2 F. That's the one we want. Very unremarkable planet, but it's one of the first planets that you go to on this INRA journey, on this INRA trip. So let's go. You know, you forget how nice the Anaconda model is, isn't it? And for years and ages, you know, we all sort of like strove to get an Anaconda, and then it all became about, you know, the Corvette and the cutters and all the rest of it. But this still is. It's a beast of a ship. Always reminds me of one of those fast boats off Miami Vice. Right? So, here we go. We're off.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, INRA Bases. The first INRA base we're going to now is Carmichael Point, and we're going to see if we can get there in one piece. Unregistered comms beacon there, and it does transmit a message. You know, bait deployed and all the rest of it. But we'll get down there, and it'll be great, and we'll have a good look. Right. Okay. Let's go. And I did get, you know, bored. Really bored. Really quickly. In regards to mining. I'm not going to be doing that for a while, says he. You watch and I'll be doing it, you know. I'll be doing it next stream. Just gonna get some of my where's my discovery scanner? There we go. Right, brilliant. We're on our way. Do a bit of scanning, get a bit of money. The planet we want is landable, and it's F, and we're coming in. And we're going to get ourselves down, take a look round, have a good nose around. Got a scarab in the bay. And there's Carmichael Point. That's where we're going. And you'll see the coordinates come up. But you want plus 73, plus 61. Right, on the coordinates. That's generally what you're going to need for this. It's a nice sort of like really light blue planet. Let's twist ourselves around. Of course, with a lot of these bases, they're in total darkness, so you've got to have all your lights on.
Orbital flight engaged.
There you go, Carmichael Point. Just get ready to drop. It's going to be around that crater. So this is the first INRA base, Carmichael Point. Now there are several bases in regards to this. Ten, and then of course you've got the Jameson crash site, which we'll also visit between today and tomorrow, depending how long things go. Now the good thing is, since the last time I came here, you've got night vision. I mean, it's all nice and dark, but you can just make out the base there, look. just coming into view in that crater. So we're going to get all our lights on. And we'll land and try and give ourselves the maximum amount of light. Oh yeah, the missile attacks. Yeah, you've got to have the point defense fitted to your ship. That's what you got to do. Is that what you're talking about? Good old point defense. Now we have got something. There's a vulture over there, look. Lawless. Now, I want to do all of this completely and utterly unhindered by NPCs. So we're going to take this thing out. There he is. It's all landed. Looking all nice. All nice and cozy. He's got his points deployed. He's not going to do it's not going to make the blindest bit of difference for him. We're already on his shields now. We're right there. Right on him. I should have really flattened him. Impossible, he says. Well, you know, a bit like Sainsbury's and Tesco, every little helps. Is he gone? Is he dead yet? He might just get away, see? He did. Whatever. Did he leave any bits and pieces? No, he didn't. Anyway, we're not here for all that. We're here for Carmichael Base. That's what we're here for. This down here. I'm gonna go around, pick up all the bits and pieces. And slow ourselves down. Power to our systems. Let's have a good look around. So, there you go, Carmichael Base. Now hopefully when Odyssey kicks in, these are going to be the places to go and have a good look at. Because, you know, it's a kind of a set configuration for a base, isn't it, really? But yeah, you know, it's good. It's funky. It's dark. It's eerie. It's abandoned. There's these massive chemical tanks here with all that ooze at the top. Right? These are great. So let's get this on the deck. Landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Come on, we should be able to land this there. Let's go back a bit. And we're down. Got our lights on. Shields are full on in case anybody pops in, which we don't really want. Carmichael Base. So, into the SRV.
Drive assist on.
Now we're going to want all the lights on.
Low gravity warning.
And here it is. Carmichael Base.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Going to be stuff knocking about for us to pick up. It's always very eerie. You know, I think these have been one of the best in-game set pieces to pick up and do in the game, right? I mean, yeah, a couple of rocks that, you know, your SRV can't normally handle. But there's places to scan, there's items to pick up, look. Mechanical scrap. Oh, we need all of this. Look at all. Shield emitters. Now, we got loads of them. So we're right with that. But, you know, again, you can come out of this. It can all respawn. And you're away. Good place for picking up materials. Here we go. So obviously we don't need the shield emitters. But we're going to still go around and pick up all the items. Here's a comms log. We're going to scan that. Right. Just take a look. It's our communication side of this. Discovered logs. That's 1 of 4. Watching the sky. Another one over there. That's another. More items to pick up. Hybrid capacitors. Don't mind if I do. Shield emitters, we got that. What's this? More mechanical scrap. Salvaged alloys. So a great place to pick up on some of those materials. Another comms log to go and scan. And of course we've got, we don't want to miss out on this stuff, do we? Scan the data point, what we're going to get.
Incoming message.
Unusual encrypted files. Oh yes. Not to be sniffed at. Let's continue our trot around. So we scan that. Back around the rest of the base just to make sure we got everything. Lots of canisters laying around. There's the huge anaconda. Let's get on this loading dock. There's some items over there to pick up. More mechanical scrap, which is good. We need all that for our cannons. Heat dispersion plate. So, you know, you do get quite a wealth of materials. Chemical processor. I think I scanned that. I did. Definitely scanned it. So I think I've got them all. I've got all the information. Discovered logs. No, I need one more. Let's see if I can find that now. Again, here's these massive storage tanks. Huge tanks. I mean, just look at them. With all this sort of like corrosive gunge on it. Zoom around. So we're on the back. Again, we've got storage tanks over here. We've seen these before, you know, more recently, just before Christmas. Can't quite see them at the moment. We've got something there that needs scanning, which is good. We found it. It's all in so much darkness. It's a shame, really. So for those of you who just joined, we are doing the INRA Bases. INRA Bases live. I'm down here in the Anaconda. Just having a good look around. Typically I'm just looking as well for the other data point to scan. That's probably it there, I think. And I've got all 4 logs. I have. That's it. All done. All scanned. Items knocking around. I've currently got all of these. Domestos leaking out. You got it. How you doing, Phil? So yes, the old INRA base. Can't really see much. Lots of it in darkness, even with the lights on the Anaconda, which, to be fair, they're terribly small lights, aren't they? Let's kind of get ourselves in the middle of things and then listen to the logs. So if you haven't been here, good old spoiler alert now.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Right, so we want to go to our communications. Discovered logs. Watching the sky.
Everything is in place. If the Thargoids take the bait, this facility should come under attack very soon. And when it does, we'll find out if our new weapons are worth a damn. It's taken a lot of time and effort to make this place look like an important military site. I just hope they fall for it. It's about time we started fighting back.
Are the Thargoids going to take the bait? No, I didn't watch Cobra Kai last night. I got made to watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which is a great film. And then I fell asleep because I was tired. But I got Star Trek to watch, Willy Wonka to watch. And I've logged on to HBO via VPN. So I've registered, so I might get Wonder Woman and watch that. I don't know.
Everyone's on edge. It's like seeing an approaching storm and waiting for it to break. The air is heavy with the threat of violence. Maybe they didn't take the bait. Maybe we hid it too well, or maybe we didn't hide it well enough. What if they realize this is a trap? I suppose it's too late to worry about that now. All we can do is watch the sky and wait.
There you go. Again, good stuff. Yeah, I've got me scarab lights on full beam. Don't worry about that. So log 3 of watching the sky in Carmichael Point.
Contact confirmed. Thargoids 1,000 light seconds from sight and closing. Ready all weapon systems and prepare to fire on my order. We've only got one shot at this and I don't want to miss. Wait. What is that? That's not a regular Thargoid ship. It's huge. Will somebody scan that thing? And tell command we've got a mothership here. And get them the data as soon as possible. All right. That's close enough. Fire all batteries!
So, did they hit it? Ooh, the suspense, everybody. I know you're not worried.
Test unsuccessful. Targets suffered minimal damage. Site lost. All operatives lost.
So there you have it. They thought they had some weapons. They lured the Thargoids in. The Thargoids said, yeah, I'll have some of that. They came in. They fired all their weapons that they had. Shot their bolt, as it were. The Thargoids laughed at them and destroyed the base. Now, good set of logs, this. Great set of logs. And it starts to tell a really good story. So, while we're here, I'm going to just pop back to the main menu and go around and pick the materials up again because, you know, why not? And it's all about material farming as well. So all this is set during main beam during the first Thargoid War. So what we got this time? Heat dispersion plate, need them, and we need basic conductors. We need all of that. So it really is a great area. For items. Not too many items, but items all the same. Now they're repeating themselves now, look.
Incoming message.
Specialized legacy firmware. That time. Heat conductive wiring. We'll have that. There's 2 items over this bridge. Galvanized alloys, we've got that, and a heat dispersion plate. So we'll take that off their hands. Again, some more heat conduction wiring. Just hop over that, what we got there. Crystal shards. I could do with some of those. Bit of wiring to pick up. So, good stuff. Moving on. Back in the ship. Time to go and move on to the next one. So this was Site 1. There's an anaconda. Anacondaing. Back a bit, back a bit, back a bit, up a bit, left a bit. There we go. Get us on board. So the next one we need, and I'm debating to see how far away it is, whether or not I gotta jump the thing. Yeah, I scanned it. God, 12 trianguli. Now it's not too far away. We can do it in the ship, 73 light years. Right? Not too far away at all. And the next one is Stack. No, it's not. It's actually Taylor Keep. And basically, again, you know, Taylor Keep, again, is part of the INRA, Intergalactic Naval Reserve Arm, and you get a bit more of the story. Right, let's go. Get the wake scans. Dunno. I honestly dunno. I usually sit outside the station and let people jump away with an engineered wake scanner and get all my wake scans there. Really? Now what's my jump range on this? 46. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. We are now leaving Carmichael Point, which was down there. Right, we're going to have to... unselect that. Jump away from the planet, and then we're off. Okay. We are going. We are leaving this party. It was quite a good little story, isn't it? I still don't know when Odyssey comes out. Where do I want to park my ship, and where do I want to be, you know, when Odyssey drops? In regards to all these places. Don't know.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay, we're off. Making our way to the second point now, which is Taylor Keep.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
So what we got here? Just a way jump, really. "12 Trianguli." That's where we're going. And we want, I think, A2. No, A1. That's what we want here. And here we are.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Taylor Keep. Not too far away. Let's see what we got in the system. So a couple of ringed planets. Quite a few ringed planets, in fact. That's where we're going. Of course, it's a secret base. It's not going to show up, is it? Other side of the planet? Of course it is. It couldn't possibly be in total daylight, could it? I don't know. We might have a little bit of light. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Again, they've parked it right in the middle of that crater. We're going in, everybody. We're going in. Taylor Keep. Yeah, you're right there, Steve. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
Flight engaged.
You're right. And they went dark after the first Thargoid war, didn't they? This is the thing. What's in them windows, eh? Yeah, we're going to drop in. We're heading straight for the nipple in that crater. And it's good to go back and revisit some of these places in Elite Dangerous, I think, you know, because you do tend to sort of, you forget. You get so caught up in mining and so caught up in something else. It's good to go on a good mystery tour, you know, and they've been few and far between in Elite. Oh yes, we're going in. Not even remotely touching the stick. I want to get as close as I possibly can. I'm still a fair old trot away. We're still a fair old trot away. We're right in the crescent of that mountain range. Just start to see the base. Just there. So we're going in. Let's turn that off. Still hunting for that Raxler, eh, Steve? Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, what do people think it is? Is it going to be like an installation, a base, a city, or what? You know, is it just going to be a planet? Well, at least we'll be able to see what's going on when we get there. get the wheels down.
Deployed.
Rears down. Now, things to look at round here straight away. Gun emplacements. See? There they are. Slightly different type of base here. If you look at the guns are pointed inwards as opposed to being pointed outwards. They're not worried about keeping things out as opposed to keeping things in. That's my interpretation of it anyway. But we've got a huge administration block stack. We've got those sort of in-ground tanks, all emblazoned with the words INRA on them. Again, habitation modules. We've got the beacon. We've got another one there. The scan, which is going to be good. But in all, I know, Steve, I was only messing with you. You've done a lot of work, I know you have. Let's deploy it.
Drive assist on. Cargo scoop deployed.
Now this is a different aspect. You know, here we are, trundling around. Right? For a change, the lights are on. Right? For a change. Which is great. Still loads of things to pick up. Things rolling about, look. Here we got your chemical storage units. We'll have some of that. Don't need those. Yeah, I think you're right. I reckon it is a rogue planet somewhere. It's got to be something like that. These are crystal shards. Swing back around. Let's scan that comms link. All our hopes. So 3 of 3. So only 3 here then. Not so bad. Still zoom around. So again, storage tanks with that nasty Domestos stuff that Phil was saying. So we've got that. It would be good if it was, you know, a portal to another galaxy. Commander Bullet, how are you doing? Happy New Year. It would be, you know, Data point reset time. Oh yes, folks. Security protocol activated. Oh no. Need 36 seconds to go and do something. Scan that as well. Link established. The one over there. Let's go and get that. Come on.
Incoming message.
Great. So we're doing those in the time zone. We got some tagged encryption codes and some specialized legacy firmware. Not to be sniffed at, eh? Let's go back round to picking up our logs and picking up the materials that have been left laying around by this lot. I wish they'd do something about these rocks. And if I remember, there was one just around the corner. What have we got here? Mechanical scrap. Oh, we need that. We've got the shield emitters. Heat conductive wiring. Thank you. Now there was that to scan over there. That's the second one. I really enjoyed this the first time I did it. And everyone jumping around to different planets, and somebody would post something on YouTube, and everyone would jump and go that way. Oh, it was great. I really enjoyed it. The same with the ghost ship that turned up not so long ago. That was good. Really enjoyed that too. Where have I got them all? I have got them all. So a quick whiz round to make sure I picked up all the materials. Whee, rover. And let's listen to the logs. Okay, so this is All Our Hopes. This is Site 2, Taylor Keep. Let's see what's going on.
I'll admit, I had my reservations about this Commander Jameson. I looked into his background and apparently he climbed the ranks of the Pilots Federation with unprecedented speed. He's revered by other pilots. But that doesn't mean he's suited to the task. But then it struck me. All we need is someone who can get the payload where it needs to go. The hard work, the development of the Mycoid, has already been done. All Jameson has to do is push a button. The important thing is to play up the whole saving humanity angle. Make him feel like a hero. That should stop him asking too many questions. And if everything goes wrong, we can just pin the blame on him.
Now that's harsh, isn't it? You know, we all know Commander Jameson was the default commander from the original games. He's being set up to fail. We know this. We can see it. That's what's going on. So, hey, not to worry. No dramas. Let's see how it all plays out. Let's go to the next log.
Having received the payload from the Alnath system, we've prepared a number of medium-range missiles loaded with a weaponized version of the Mycoid. Jameson will be here in 3 days to prep for the mission, which should give us more than enough time to fit his vessel. Apparently, he insisted on using his own ship. I've also ordered that some special modifications be made to his craft. He'll have to get close to launch the missiles, so it's unlikely he'll be coming back. But if he does survive, there are contingencies in place.
They're going to bump him off. And now the third log of all our hopes, where they're talking about the delivery of some medium-range missiles that are laced with a chemical agent, the Mycoid, what we're seeing in all those tanks.
Welcome, Commander Jameson. Your reputation precedes you. We are extremely grateful you chose to accept this mission. I understand that the purpose of the assignment has been explained to you, but allow me to reiterate. This mission, if executed successfully, could mean the end of our war with the Thargoids. Its importance cannot be overstated. The consignment has been loaded onto your ship. We have made some minor modifications to your vessel, but it should not affect the performance or functionality in any way. This is an extremely dangerous mission, Commander. You will be heading deep into enemy territory. If anything goes wrong, you're on your own. Good luck, Commander. The future of the human race is in your hands. All our hopes and prayers go with you.
Hopes and prayers, eh? Hopes and prayers. Well, there you have it. Hopes and prayers. Good grief. Give them hopes and prayers. So while I'm here, I'm going to do the same again. Just knock out back to the main menu. It's taking its time, isn't it?
Cargo scoop deployed.
Here they come. Well, what are they? Yeah, heat conduction wiring. Thank you. Launch emitters. Don't need that. So we're off now to scan. Data points. And to get whatever they can give us. Of course, it's rolling timer, so the quicker I get to all these points and pick up this and scan them, the more time I get. So we got 1 minute 20 seconds on the side of this landing pad. Still got our cargo scoop down. Pick up this heat dispersion plate. And I gotta try and remember where the other unit is. There it is. Somewhere there.
Incoming message.
And what did I get that time? Modified consumer firmware and legacy firmware. Good stuff. Moving on. Salvaged alloys. Let's pick it up. Heat conductive wiring. Pick that up. And back to the old ship. And that's that. That's the second one. Now the third one we're going to go off to is going to be a place called Stack in the HIP 12099 system. So picking up a few materials. Yeah, you could stay there all day really and do that sort of thing. Right. So there we are. That was Taylor Keep, everybody. Again, nice and eerie. Quite a bit of data and materials to be found. Good stuff. Right. We're off to the next one. HIP 12099. Not too far away. Two cheeky jumps.
Landing gear retracted.
Now we're not going to be able to jump straight through the planet, are we? So let's just see what sort of NPC this is. If anything at all. Right, broken mass lock. See you alls later. Taylor Keep. I like that base. Partly because you can see what's going on, right? And we're off, and the story unfolds. So yeah, we're accelerating away from that planet. Two bases in on our whistle-stop tour.
Frameshift drive charging.
Over to the inner Orion spur now.
Ready to engage.
And we're off. So this is Anarchy system,
System scan complete.
apparently.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
Taking a little nibble of fuel. And off to HIP 12099, and we want planet 1A there.
Frameshift drive charging.
And we're out.
Fuel scooping.
Couple of unidentified signal sources
Fuel scooper disengaged.
knocking about. We, however, what we want. Look at the system map. Lots of carriers in this system. 1A. That's where we are going. Don't know why exactly. Probably because there's a lot of Thargoids knocking about. Okay, here we go. Should be coming up. Got the Jameson crash site. Which is always good. It's a great source and area for materials. But we want stack. Let's get ourselves there. And it's interesting that, you know, Jameson crashes in the same area as an INRA base. So here we are on our approach. Lots of ships. Galactica. There's always a good Galactica knocking about, look. So where are all these people here? What's in those rings? Let's take a quick look. Where's my modules? Looks like I haven't got one fitted. To this ship, which is interesting. Let's carry on. So, we've been reliably informed that if you've got Netflix, Cobra Kai Season 3 is out, which would be great. Watch a bit of that tonight. If that's the case. It's a lovely looking planet, this one, Stack. Or it was before it just literally disappeared. From view. Just lots of carriers around. It's going to be another, oh, I haven't got the lights on mission. In total darkness. Now we're getting a little bit of colour. I completely cocked that up, didn't I? Let's try that again. Come on, frame shift drive, cool down.
Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's just get away a little bit. So we've got time to swing back round and then drop. Right, anchor's on. There it is. That's where we're going. Nice and slow. Strange looking planet, like, isn't it? You know, from this angle. Looks like clouds in this sort of effect, but it isn't. Here we are, gliding on down. Can't really see much. But we're on course. Yeah, the occlusions are great, aren't they? I mean, the one behind. Look at that. If anything, that makes a really good background. Really good background. Right, where are we from that? Oh, not far. So you can't see nothing? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Could you have turned all that on? Just peeking over that mountain range. Yeah, you're right, Commander Bullet. Totally fantastic. So this is stack. All the lights on. So again, we've got massive tanks. Right there. Huge administration building. And, you know, it's like a mist, a red mist around you, isn't it? So what we got? Usual buildings, materials, lots of, well, we know that now to be the Mycoid substance. So like being wafted around, come out the tanks, leaking tanks. Got storage tanks again. Let's set ourselves down, just for completeness, at the front gate.
Landing gear deployed.
Nip in a bit quicker, a bit closer. And we're down. But look, over there, in the shadows. Big craney thing. Nope. So, let's do what we gotta do.
Drive assist on.
Get some more lights on.
Gravity warning.
Can I go scoop?
Scoop deployed.
And into stack base. It's our first log to scan. Crystal shards. Oh, totally full of those now. Got some mechanical equipment. Over there. Scan that up log. More wiring. Look at that. What have we got? Come round to that in a minute. Lots of open storage crates. Heat dispersion plates. Need all of that. Chemical storage units. Have all of that. Massive administration building.
Incoming message.
What do we get that time? Classified scan databanks. Again, loads of mycoid, sort of like tanks oozing everywhere. How many of those have we got to scan? One more. Done that one. Worn shield emitters. Don't need that. We've got these massive tanks over here. More storage tanks over there. Keeping on rolling. There's a massive sort of like crane apparatus. You can see over there in the distance. That's where we're going. Got all our lights on. Just looking for a few materials that could be knocking about. Got them. So what are the INRA bases and law? It all details what humanity was doing, or what INRA was doing in regards to destroying the Thargoid threat of the First Thargoid War. And how they developed and captured a Thargoid, which we're going to find out here. And what they did to drive them back. Because only now they've sort of like turned up and are starting to make a nuisance of themselves. And that's what they are, they're a nuisance. There's a final comms log. We'll have a quick look around and see what we can pick up. But the idea is, got these tanks, right? And there's all this splurge coming out here. INRA developed a weapon called the Mycoid virus, which they weaponized. And as we found out from some of the other logs that we've currently had from Taylor Keep and Carmichael Point. Right? So you've got a myco-hazard there, look. And in here, all bits of Thargoid. So, if we look, they'd captured a Thargoid or something or other, and here's a great big sort of tentacle and claw and what have you. And they was testing this weapon on them. Yeah, INRA came round about, I don't know, 3-4 years ago as a sort of in-game sort of trailer breadcrumbs event. And it had people jumping all over the different systems. And as a result, you get led down this little bit of Thargoid lore. Okay? Videos are on my channel. Like and subscribe. Because there's a lot of stuff on there in regards to that. But these are all abandoned settlements around the development of this Mycoid agent. Right, here we are. We're mixing up now in amongst the Thargoid stuff. And as we sit here, this is an admin building. All these are the buildings as well. You're right, he was employed by INRA. That's the crane, obviously, to lift the Thargoid specimen in. And there's a planet peeking over that mountain range. It's all in darkness, look. And the mission, really, was the attempted genocide of the Thargoid race with the Mycoid virus. So it is little wonder that they're not very happy. With us. Let's just put the night vision on so we can have a good look. This sort of massive admin building or holding cell or whatever it is. Now, the Jameson crash site is in system. And it is very tempting to go there now. Right? Scan the logs and what have you, and away you go. But what we're going to do is, we're going to park ourselves by here and play the logs of this base. Living specimen. So they capture a Thargoid to experiment on.
Always the same results. I keep telling them, there's only so much we can do with the samples we've been given. We need a living specimen.
Short and sweet.
Apparently they listened to me. We've been asked to build some testing apparatus in a secure enclosure. I drew up a preliminary specification, but was told the enclosure needed to be more robust. These creatures must be tremendously strong. The specimen arrived today. The security reports indicate that it made several escape attempts, the most recent of which resulting in a number of deaths. We must take every precaution. The specimen appears to be in poor physical health, but it's undoubtedly alive, and it will certainly serve our purposes.
More than one base? Oh yeah, this is the third base out of 10. I think there is.
The specimen is highly resilient and seems to be able to withstand severe physical trauma, even to the point of losing limbs. I was reminded of pulling the legs of spiders as a child. Unfortunately, testing on a non-human means no legal red tape to slow things down. Tomorrow we will begin experimenting with chemical and biological weapons. These creatures may be tough, but we will find their weakness.
Now that's a bit of a heavy point, isn't it? Right? I was reminded of pulling the legs off spiders as a child. Ugh! Good grief. You know. You know, ridiculous. So what we've done is, that's the third base. As I've mentioned, Jameson's crash site is here as well, but we're not going to do that just yet. Every man and his dog seems to be here as well, probably to farm the data you get from Jameson's ship. So there's been some items, a bigger base this, as you can imagine. We know it's, they've done the experimentation on the Thargoid there. The next one we're going to go to is Almeida Landing. And that's in the Con system. But all these places are really good to get your materials, scrap metal for your engineering and all that, chemical arrays. Bit like Dav's Hope, really. It is creepy stuff. Dark as well, see? You see, we've got the, where is it? Jameson crash site right there, right? It's not far at all. But I don't want to do that yet. We want to do it as the story unfolds. So we'll probably get to that tomorrow. So the next thing we want to do is Con. There it is. 181 light years away. Bit of a distance. Will be Almeida Landing.
Landing gear retracted.
We're off. You barely knew it was there. What a spectacular place, though. Let's jump. We got a fuel scoop. We'll get there in a couple of jumps. 4 jumps.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so next is Almeida Landing. Slightly different base here. And we've got quite a few more to go on. We'll be going to Con A3, which is where the facility is. Oh, that's strange, isn't it? Don't know what's going on there. But no. Happy New Year anyway. Happy New Year, everybody. And what a new year this could well be. Odyssey coming. Hopefully they'll release Subnautica Below Zero. That game has been 16 ways to finish now. Just release it. Quite a few good things coming. So let's jump. Well, because if we jump around, we're also going to be gathering some scoop up some fuel. Never gets old, these pictures. Yeah, so good. The Galnet skin on this, I think, is a great skin. Come on, scoop up all that fuel. Okay, we should nearly be on the go here.
Fuel complete.
Finally. Moving on. The turret system. Temperature's going down now, it's good stuff. We've already scanned the system. Three jumps to go. Okay, here we are. An explored system. Bit of scooping going on. Off to Hebe. Or Hebe. Hebe, I think it is. Jumping away. INRA Bases. Bases built around the lore of the First Thargoid War. That's what they are. And the development of the Mycoid virus. This will be a stream of 2 parts. One today, one tomorrow. This is now base 4 we're going to. And each base tells a story. So next jump is going to be Con, where Almeida Landing is going to be. Good 45 light years away.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, here we are.
Fuel scooping.
Let's put the anchors on. Here's our system map. We want A3. 1, 2, 3. Not that one. That one. A3A. I think. There's already a carrier in the system. Who's this? Whose carrier is this? Somewhere French by the look of it. So while we're refueling, there's Almeida Landing.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And here we go, hammering away towards Almeida Landing. So this is base 4 out of 5 bases. Each one telling a story. Okay, here we go. Don't want to overshoot it just yet. Here it is, just slow down a little bit more. Got a lovely sort of like blue jewel of a planet. Again, the base is going to be on the dark side. Nicely lined up. Yeah, the fleet carriers came in about, I'm going to say September, October time. I think it was. Problem we got now is time has no meaning. We just have yesterday, today and tomorrow. The different levels of lockdown and what have you. So here we go, we're dropping in. Get our glide on. You're right, it is one of the best games out there. I mean, people do still go on about Star Citizen. I haven't played that for a while. Now, not that we can see much. In fact, we can't see anything. We're relying on the fact that we can see at some mountain range. And a base is just starting to come up now. Yeah, it would have been because they announced Odyssey at the same sort of time. So this is Almeida Landing. Let's put the anchors on. I think we could be down, you know. I think we might have landed. And here it is. Let's find a decent place to park, shall we? On the top of this hill. Normally I take a smaller ship with me. And up until now I haven't had much problem landing. Of course it would have had the gear down, wouldn't it?
Landing gear deployed.
Right, here we go. Are we down? Alignment okay. Come on, I should be down now. Hello, Tony. What is it like in Pontypool? It's just bloody cold in Barry. Let's try there. Yeah, we're down finally. Woohoo! Time to deploy. Get all our lights on.
Low gravity warning.
Here we go.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Almeida Landing on Con A3. Yeah, same here, cold and wet. Right. Few things to scan. Got some data over there, look. Obviously we got things to pick up as well. Again, lots of INRA tanks around. Start scanning the settlement logs. Smaller base this time. Hybrid capacitors. Ooh, we'll have that. More hybrid capacitors there. Mechanical equipment. Heat dispersion plate. Data point as well. Got that one. So lots of mess left around. Another uplink. Scan that. Another log there, just behind that building. It does put a bit of pressure on you running a carrier. Like, oh, I gotta make money. Gotta make money to get it. You know? It's, It is a pain. It's a right pain. That's me crystal shard storage full. Typically there's more crystal shards here, look. I think we've done that one. Yeah, we have. Right, let's just nip around, see what else we've got knocking about here. I think we got a lot of the logs. Done that one. That's the final one now.
Incoming message.
An incoming message. What did I get? Unusual encrypted files. Lovely. Have I got the logs? No, there's one more I need. Reverse engineered is what I need. Did that one. That's all the logs I got now. Good stuff. Let's get over this bridge. Is there anything else to pick up? Which there isn't. Oh. What is that? Mechanical scrap. Thank you. Let's get these logs. Right. So, reverse engineered. Here we go.
They told me not to ask where it came from. Just to reverse engineer whatever I can. Weapons, shields, power management. Anything I can figure out. It's like giving a rocket to a Neanderthal and expecting them to fix it. I mean, where do I even start? At least they're paying me well. That's something.
Money, money, baby. Reverse engineering of Thargoid equipment.
I haven't slept for days. I always did find it hard to switch off, you know? Even when I wasn't trying to reverse engineer an alien starship. I've made a small amount of progress, but it's always 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. The guys in charge are getting impatient, but what did they expect? It's not like this thing came with a manual. Finally made some progress with the drive technology, which is just as well, since I was running out of options. Thargoid drive tech differs radically from our own. Rather than shift space around the ship, it appears to create this stable wormhole for the ship to travel through. It sounds crazy, but the maths don't lie. And if my calculations are right, I might even be able to replicate it. I want to get a prototype up and running as soon as possible. Something tells me the bigwigs are about to step in. I've seen this all before. You get hired by a big company, and once you've gone and done the hard work, they swoop in and take all the glory. Well, I'm not going to let that happen. I want to be credited with creating the first hybrid drive.
Are you doing the Robigo mines, are you, Saxus?
I knew it. The minute I handed in my report, the company took over. They've retained me as a consultant, whatever that means. But they're basically ignoring everything I say. They've made some modifications to my prototype, but it was a bit of a rush job. Must be in a hell of a hurry to get to the test flight stage. I told them it was too soon. That We needed more tests. But once again, I got stonewalled. Granted, the wormhole is stable. But we have no idea what will happen when you send a human being through it. So, they decided to push ahead with the test flight despite my warnings. Some hotshot young pilot full of spit and vinegar, as my old man would say. And not a single brain cell between his ears. The wormhole was stable, but that was never a concern. The question is, what will happen to the pilot?
What will happen to the pilot? You know, that's Jameson, don't we? So, and the last log.
The ship didn't reappear for almost an hour. When it did, it just drifted, lifelessly. The pilot didn't respond to our hails. We recovered the vessel and pulled open the cockpit. What I saw in there will stay with me for the rest of my life. The pilot looked like he'd been turned inside out. That cocky young kid who thought he ruled the sky. I have to say, my sympathy didn't last long when I found out they're gonna pin it on me. They've cancelled the project and launched an investigation. That's just window dressing. There's no doubt in my mind they'll carry on testing in secret. Meanwhile, I'm the one who's gonna take the fall. There is a chance I might be able to make it out of this. Apparently, they've developed some kind of Thargoid killing super weapon. And they don't want so much as a whisper in the public domain. So, this is the choice I'm gonna give them. Let me walk, and I say nothing. Set me up, and everyone discovers that the INRA is in the genocide business. It's a risky move. But what other choice do I have?
Wonder how that's going to work out for her. Who knows, eh? So, there you have it. Reverse engineering Thargoid tech. That's some heavy stuff. Now the next base we're off to go and take a look at is, again, a different base, a medical base. And it's called Velasquez Medical Research Center. And that's on LP 38995, Planet 7. So, that's what we're going to do. But we're not going to do it today, unfortunately. I'm going to end the stream there. Thanks very much for watching. Check back for tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I'll be doing another stream and we'll be covering off the remaining 6 bases and Commander Jameson's resting place. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I've been Ricardo. Like and subscribe on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, whatever, if you've already done so. I'll be back tomorrow. I've enjoyed your company. See you.